Love and Sex in Prison is a book that features the experiences of women in relationships with prisoners. It is published by American Leadership Books and written by Ginny Graham Scott, Ph.D. and Peter Anderson. Here's a brief introduction to the two types of relationships women have with prisoners. Women who meet prisoners as pen pals and wives and girlfriends who stand by their man in prison. Women who fall in love with prisoners as pen pals often begin by communicating with incarcerated individuals in order to provide emotional and moral support, engage in meaningful conversations, or even build romantic relationships. Women who become prison pen pals can be found through online services that specialize in connecting people with inmates across the country. Additionally, many prisons have their own programs for connecting inmates with potential pen pals. While it is important to remember that not all relationships built between an inmate and a prison pen pal will lead to positive outcomes, these connections can be beneficial for both parties involved by providing companionship and understanding in difficult times. Wives of prisoners often face unique and difficult challenges. These may include financial strain, loneliness, social stigma, and fear for their partner's safety. It is important to recognize that these women have made a commitment to stand by their partners despite the hardships they are facing. Organizations like Families Against Mandatory Minimums, FAMM, can provide support for wives of prisoners while advocating for criminal justice reform. Girlfriends of prisoners also face many difficulties as a result of their relationship with an incarcerated person. Like wives, girlfriends must cope with financial insecurity, loneliness, and potential social stigma associated with being in a relationship with someone who is behind bars. Love and Sex in Prison describes these relationships in depth. It is available on Amazon, and is being turned into a documentary featuring interviews with women in relationships with prisoners, as well as with their partners who are in prison or have been released. For more information, contact American Leadership Books at americanleadershipbooks.com.